I would like to share with you one of the most bizarre movies that you'll ever see in your life. And I'm not talking about Leonard Part 6, dawg. You know you are bored when there is nothing else better to do but get on some tequila and watch some shit that you got no business watching. Why is this movie even in my collection? I'm talking about a film that came out in the 80s. This is like ultimate cheese fest, midnight movie mania. This is the most bizarre shit you'll ever watch, and that is Never Too Young to Die. My older cousin, Raisha, put me onto this. It like a whole bunch of us cousins, we used to go to the video store, Video News, and we would rent videos, and she would pick out the most outlandish shit to watch. And I gotta say, as a 7-year-old kid watching that movie tripped me the fuck out. But I got it in my collection because it's something from the 80s. Anything 80s, I got it. Mostly everything 80s, I got it. Never Too Young to Die. This is a movie that I'm pretty sure a lot of you have not seen. So I'm just going to give you the little brief synopsis on this. This movie stars John Stamos around the time, this is around Full House time. Okay, so John Stamos is in this, and he is the son of a secret agent who is captured and killed by the evil, vile hermaphrodite, Velvet von Regner, played by Gene Simmons. Wow, I don't know what Gene Simmons was thinking taking this role. Now, Gene Simmons prides himself on never having did drugs or alcohol, never taking a drink. You had to be on something to take this role. He played a hermaphrodite. At the time, I didn't know what a hermaphrodite was. I just knew that something was off with him. But yeah, he had both shit. Okay, there's even a scene where him and John Stamos have a fight, because John Stamos, he's the lead, he's the protagonist here. They have a fight at the end, and Gene Simmons is getting the best of him. He's on top of him, getting the best of him, and one of his titties pop out. Yes, he has titties. Excuse me, breasts. I guess that's the proper way to say it. And John Stamos bites him on the teat. Yeah. The only thing about this movie that's worth watching is Vanity. Vanity is finer than frog hair, rest in peace. Finer than frog hair, sweeter than bear meat. I love me some Vanity. Anything that Vanity's in, I will watch it. She is sexy in this movie. Her and John Stamos have an awkward little love scene, which is cringeworthy to watch. Like, you see Vanity with a water hose spraying herself down, and John Stamos is sitting there eating an apple, trying to resist the temptation to sleep with her. The plot of this movie, don't even worry about the plot of this movie, okay? It's some secret agent shit, okay? It's 007, but, okay, this is like a 10-year-old kid wrote a 007 story. That's this movie. Velvet von Regner, Gene Simmons, he's in charge of this cult of bikers and like Road Warrior-esque type people, and he wants to take over the world. And John Stamos' pops, who was an agent, like I say, gets captured and killed by him. And now John Stamos must get revenge for his father's death. And by the way, he has one of the coolest, craziest names ever. His name is Stargrove. The John Stamos character, his name is Stargrove. And that's basically the movie. Bizarre, weird. Gene Simmons actually plays a dual role. He plays the hermaphrodite of Velvet von Regner, and he also plays as I think he's like a general, like some military general. Like, he's in disguise as this general with the fake beard and everything, and the camouflage and shit. He speaks like a normal guy, but then when the big reveal comes, he takes off the beard, he removes the hat, and his eyes go in the back of his head. If you have nothing else better to watch and you want to just watch something crazy 80s, check out this movie. It's called Never Too Young to Die. It is some of the worst shit you'll ever see. I highly recommend watching this while you're drunk, okay? I'm a big fan of Jeremy John's YouTube channel, and he says, okay, this is a good time if you're drunk. This movie is a good time if you're drunk, but it is utter shit. But I think if you watch it sober, you're gonna turn it off. But if you're drinking or if you're under the influence of any kind of substance, I think you will enjoy this movie. One more, there was a scene where he was doing a show. So, like I said, he's a hermaphrodite, so sometimes he's acting as a dude, and sometimes he's acting as a chick. So he's doing a show as a chick with the full lingerie shit on and the nails and everything, and it's just real erotic, and it's disturbing to watch. I wonder if Gene Simmons went back and watched that, and I wonder if he sat there and it was like, you know, Shannon, this was probably a bad idea to do this movie. At the time, I was getting paid. And the thing about Gene Simmons is that I never refuse money. So with that being said, was the movie trash? Of course it was. But did I get paid very handsomely for it? I did. Anyways, y'all, have you seen Never Too Young to Die? Comment freely below what you thought about it. If you haven't watched it, please, while you're on quarantine, while you're on lockdown or whatever, get you some alcohol and watch this. This is something to laugh at and to pick at, all right? So, yeah, y'all, this is Rashad G signing out. Oh, excuse me, by the way. If you dig and like the content, hit that like and subscribe, notification bell in the corner. Rashad G signing out. See you in the next video.